Hey guys, Odds here. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you. I wanted to share this game with you guys. It's it's not part of any series or anything, but I thought it'd be cool to share. We are up against Andyy. Andyy is a really strong player. Andy's about in the 2100s. I think they were in the top 50 something in the world when we played this. And so a very, very strong opponent. And yeah, this is a really interesting game. It's a long game. We go all the way, and I try lots of different tactics, and combining tactics to try to manage to salvage a victory out of this. It becomes a very difficult struggle against a largely air composition with Raiden. So Raidens have been really strong right now, and I'm struggling. It is a very strong unit. But yeah, what can we do about that? How are we going to do it? You'll have to see, I suppose. Another cool thing in this game is it has literally like the best nuke I've probably ever seen or done in my career here in Mechabellum. I can't wait to share it. It's juicy. It is juicy. But yeah, so we're up against Andyy. We are training spec and they are quick sup, and this is terrible. Like quick sup going into the saber tarantula here. This seems like extremely difficult to win this round. So I'm really careful with my positioning here. I'm going to be putting out a video next week about unit positioning in round one. So guys, stay tuned for that. It should come out on Wednesday, I think, if I can get to it. But so in this case, the positioning is I'm keeping the spiders farther back from the line, and the voidites are just barely in front, so that theoretically, if we are headbutt and a saber, they're going to shoot maybe the void-eyes. Maybe there'll be time for the crawlers to come in, and hopefully not lock into our tarantulas right away. And it kind of works out. It works out here. Not bad at all. We do lose that saber. We've got these void-eyes now. And it's close. It is close, but even if we don't get this... Oh, we do. Even if we didn't, I'd consider that a win, especially against quick supply. It's like very, very tough to win that first round in the headbutt against the sabers. Mass-produced Phoenix is offered. This is a very, very, very strong card, especially turn 2. I think it's like almost an instant pick. And we're going for Tarantula. So yeah, like Tarantula and Phoenix is a pretty strong comp together. It does kind of double up a little bit with the Void Eye. But we don't run aerial on Void Eye, so not that much. And you know, the mass-produced Phoenix is it's very, very strong. So I'm debating here, we want to put this kind of behind. We want to have it kill the stuff. It'll help us deal with this saber problem we've got, hopefully. But we don't have enough money to actually get this level up on the tarantula. And I'm debating, like, do I put them both here? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can try and get a tower or something. We start doing some tactics. If we can get a tower timing, then we'll be able to win on the left here. So we are going to move that over. But Andyy intelligently has leveled up that tower already. So we're not going to be able to pop that off, especially with these mass-produced. They're not going to kill it nearly in time. But over here on the left, yeah, we're losing the chaff war now. There's a few too many Phoenix here. We get the tower, so that's good. It should save us, a couple hundred life here. We can hopefully pick these off, but we're probably not going to be able to deal with these Phoenix. The thing with mass-produced Phoenix too, though, is even though they're cheaper, and same with any mass-produced unit, by the way, even though they're cheaper to produce, they still do their full regular amount of damage. So you see each of them does the 100 damage, even though the pack is only 100, so technically it would be 50 each. So it does the full damage. So now looking at this, it's like, well, Mustang is kind of the obvious pick here. Mustang, you know, to try to deal with the Phoenix. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I think they're gonna get locked onto the sabers, and you know, tarantulas are really good against Mustang. So I don't know. Is there a different option we can maybe do? The positioning here is on the left, so maybe we can do some kind of flank here. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here. We get the Fire Badger drop, and what you can do is, if you position this just enough, you can see this arrow, and the arrows lie sometimes. It's not always 100% accurate, but you can. What I do is I kind of do it up to, you know, the point where the arrow works, and then maybe I'll bring it back down like one tile for like just in case. But if you don't know, it is kind of like directional, right? So if the unit is facing this way, and it's like equal distance, it's going to keep going this way. It's not going to turn around if a unit is closer. It takes into account the amount of turning that the unit has to do to determine how close a unit is. So what that means is, if you put crawlers like this, and this saber is going to turn, after this is cleared, it's going to keep going this way to have to deal with these badgers. So by offsetting it like this, it's going to get all these Phoenix to go like this, and the Phoenix are not going to turn around and shoot here. They're going to keep shooting this way because they're already facing that way. So that buys us even more time in order to pick off some units on the front here. So now we get good locks on our Void Eyes. We're able to pick off a couple of those tarantulas and sabers, which is awesome. We want to prevent those levels. And oh, this tower, just barely not getting that tower timing. Too little units left, but not bad, not bad. We got this other Fire Badger, I think it was 2. So I was actually expecting to have a flank in the corner. I wasn't sure that Andy was going to pick Mustangs, but the Mustang pick right into where my my Fire Badger is really good for me. So I put that other Fire Badger here, thinking there might be something here, and then I missiled here just in case something was over here as well to turn my stuff around. Advanced Shield is maybe an option, or Underground. Underground's pretty good. Improved Steel Ball, probably not. An Elite Crawler is no. I mean, Elite Crawler is a maybe. It could have maybe worked. But yeah, here we go. So Andy's turning on the Raiden now. Raiden, not sure how you are supposed to say it. But yeah, our Fire Badgers are online. Now they're fully warped in. We're going to put our crawlers over here. So we're doing another tactic, basically. Just adding a bunch of stuff in the way to support our flank here. That stuff is going to come out. You know, the crawlers, they kind of like trickle in. So like a missile is not going to get everything. And it'll help if protect the Fire Badger from, for example, the Phoenix or whatever. And we're going to go with Steel Balls here. We want to kill this tower. It is level 2 and we're not killing it fast enough. So I was like, okay, well, let's get a Steel Ball. I'm going to just, bam, pop that right away. We're forcing our opponent to try to figure out where to place their units. You only get so many deployments a turn, right? So they put a Raiden down over here. They're protecting their... I have a crawler here, right? So they're putting the spider over here to try to protect it as well. And we're just going to keep going down the front. So you can't protect everywhere. And we also have that underground threat over here. So we're just kind of, you know, spreading them out. We don't quite get the round. The Raiden is a bit of a surprise. It's only round 4. Spending $200 on that. It's like, I don't know. When you see that stuff happening on round 4, you know the Raiden's like a meta pick now. It's just a very strong unit. Yeah, some options here. I was considering the arc light, that level 3. Sometimes I buy and I can like throw in a corner and put armor on it. But against a Raiden, it's pointless. Scorpion, you know, there's not really a whole lot that it can do. The other units, like the Farseer, like I guess could maybe help, but we just go for the cell, and now we can triple recruit Mustangs at level 2 and pick up range. So we put it kind of vertically here. And this is something I learned from Sarah Zeech. They put their Mustangs like this, and actually you can have it maybe even another, like here, where it's like just a little bit above, and it'll actually split. So if something comes down here, some of your Mustangs will go up, some of them will go down. So we use it to kind of protect our side, but also we want it because Mustangs are quite strong against Raiden. So long as you have upgrades. We do not have any attack upgrades yet. But it'll help us against, yeah, the Raiden and the Phoenix as well. Unfortunately, this turn, don't have enough damage. We also, you know, we're going to have to need to get aerial spec as well. Advanced offensive tactics is possible, but we go for the deployment module. So the thought here is like, oh, okay, well, he's going to counter the steel ball now. Let's move it. So I'm trying to think of what to do with this and where can I even put it. And then I'm thinking, well, he's building the Raidens. Is it even worth it? We do need this, but like maybe we should sell the steel ball. I don't remember if we keep it or not. I think we're gonna sell it and we're gonna move something else. HE picked up. So this is still causing an issue here. Yeah, okay, so we sell the steel ball and we can put on the tarantula. We're gonna move the tarantula over. We wanna try to clear this chaff a bit better. It's gonna help our cannon, although we're probably not gonna keep that forever. Yeah, we can get a Rhino. So there's another thing you can do, I guess, against the Raiden, right? Is, I mean, I guess it does a fair bit of damage, but it's mostly a lot of damage to like 3 targets or whatever, or more. What, you know, if you get chain or fork. And we're elite spec, so we can do intensive training. We've got 66,000 HP on this guy. We didn't even tech armor on it. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not, but we do have armor 1. And also attack 1, really important for the Mustangs here. So we should be able to do a whole lot more damage. And then, yeah, because these units, like I was saying earlier, they turned, and then they turned to shoot this, and now they're going to turn to shoot the Rhino. So it's actually quite a significant problem. But unfortunately, we still don't really have enough DPS to contest with these tarantulas. Now we do. Okay, can we get these Raidens dead? Get one. Oh my god, good shot there on the spiders. The tarantula with the HE is really, really good against the Mustangs. Like, watch, you'll see, it's just gonna melt them. It's 3 and 1. But I think if we have a little bit more damage... Oh, nuke is offered. Excellent. So all of his units are staying here and even moving back a bit. So this is this is perfect. This could be really juicy. We get levels here. We get levels here. Oh, Andy goes for the tank production line. Yeah, makes sense. You're a giant. You got the Raidens already. It could be good. We're going to shield because I'm also kind of worried about a nuke. And then what we do is we shield back. And an important tip is you leave part of the front of your chaff in front. Because what will happen is, if this was fully protected by these shields, these Phoenix, which could be potentially level 2, are going to shoot immediately, as well as whatever else, and hit the bubble right away, and could kill the bubble before the nuke gets off. So you want to have a little bit of chaff exposed in front to tank some of that damage right away. And yeah, now we've sold out of this. We've got really nothing on the right side here. And we're going for big nuke. More Raidens. just got range. And I thought here with the Rhino is we're just gonna keep running and running past. I'm not gonna nuke my own Rhino. We're gonna keep him alive. He's gonna run, but there is a missile there to slow him down, unfortunately. But let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Maybe this is the big one. It's looking pretty good. Rhino's keeping them in place. Oh, they turn around, but you know what? Huge nuke. We get everything. Oh, man. Some of you guys hate the nuke. Some of you guys love the nuke, but it is definitely one of the most cards. It is definitely a card. Oh my god. So yeah, because of that, we get some real damage on the board. We've been slowly losing each and every round, just by a little bit here, a little bit, and we finally get a win on the board there, which is awesome. Incendiary obviously is very strong. Efficient Light, it's a bit late for that. It's already round 8. I was actually contemplating the Mass-Produced Fortress. I'm thinking if we get a lot of forts, we can get, I don't know, shield with them. We can get AA to help deal with these Phoenix. We can, you know, they could work maybe. You know, they tank more. Maybe we can be kind of like these Rhinos. They have a lot of HP, then they won't die so easily to these Raidens. But we end up skipping. It is a turn for Underground, so we are doing that. And Andy picks Fire. Yeah, really good fire position here. Because what will happen is, even if we clear all this, all of our Mustangs are going to walk through the fire, or drive through the fire, which is quite bad. We make sure to level our Void Eyes here, because the problem that we're having is that single target damage against this ground stuff. So the Void Eyes with the levels will help a lot. We'll deal with that. And now we're going to try to run a Rhino into the tower. Really cool play here from Andy. The jump drive, moving all these Phoenix, missiling, because now we've got the armor. Right? We've got 127,000 HP and it's still a level 1 tower. We just need to get in there and pop it. But this is really cool. I love this play. It's only like $100 or something for the jump drive. This is going to help a lot. Fire comes down. Our crawlers don't really help too much. We are able to clear this stuff. And now that the Rhino is dead, and we should be coming in where there's no chaff in the way to protect these Raidens, unfortunately, everything is going to walk into this fire. It's really bad. So really cool play there from our opponent. We just need to hope that we don't lose too much health from this. We're already under 2k. It could be, I don't know, whenever there's a spell or fire or something under 2k, it can be really scary. So we even use rapid resupply there. So I think if we didn't, it could have been, yeah, it could have been bad. This Raiden's gonna be level 4 with tank production line. It's brutal. Another level up here, and they've got chain now as well. Look how many there are. It's kind of insane. Oh, okay. So some drops here, and we get the fort drop. So I was already thinking about the fort earlier because the mass-produced card showed up. So yeah, this could be good. We're gonna go with the fortress here. I think we can use that. It's gonna help protect us against oil and fire. We can get AA, we can get shield, we can even get we got launcher overload range. We can try to just pop down this tower. So that's what we're gonna do. This tower is kind of weak now, right? We don't, I mean, like, it's not kind of weak, right? But it's the state of the game now that everything's being put on this side, and maybe we can take advantage of that. We can put some pressure suddenly on the other tower. This is really a good strategy or a little tactic, especially on unit drop turns, because you can suddenly invest a whole bunch of power here. The other thing we can do We can maybe use this deployment module and get our Rhino back. But I don't know if I do that now or not. But yeah, just suddenly adding a bunch of guys here. And we see more Raidens being picked for our opponent. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay. So we get the Wasps. We're trying to protect our units here. We actually go Launcher Overload and AA. I kind of figured that some air stuff was going to be put down here, and plus with the jump drive, things could move around. So, really good missile there. We didn't protect our Mustang, unfortunately. And, you know, our opponent goes for this level 3 Saber, which is really well at killing our Rhino there. We're trying to get it on the tower, but it's just like, we just don't have enough. But we do get a lock on that tower. And because of that, we're actually able to win the round here, it looks like. Well, maybe. Yeah, we must. We must. Level 3 Tarantula. Oh, I don't know. Level 3 Saber. I don't think we got it, guys. Full health. Oh, but you know what? They have because of HE, it reduces the attack damage. So actually, it looks like we're going to be able to push through here. and we're going to win the round. Sick. Didn't quite work on that offense here. So we didn't get the damage that we're looking for. And Andy is still able to just build more and more and more of these Raidens. We got Portable Shield. Portable Shield offered. And I'm thinking, oh, you know what? Yeah, I still got this deploy mod. We can sell out of that. We get the deploy mod. We move the Rhino over. It's now turn for intensive training as well. We can do it on the fort. We can do it on the Rhino. Maybe the fort makes sense. We have the portable shield on the fort. And now we're gonna charge down. Because what's happening is if we're able to get a tower, the tower timing on this means that we can clear the left side. Now, we are losing our Rhino here, so it is going to turn faster. So we need to be faster than that. We got this mobile beacon. We're going to make sure we get high mobility. We have to get high mobility, especially with Fortress. They're so slow. We've also got the Wasp here. We picked Aerial on Wasp. I'm not sure about this, to be honest. It's what we could afford last round. When we got the Wasp, but maybe like Energy Shield would have been better as tanking. But because now we've got a few options for the air, right? We have the Mustangs, we have Wasp, and we have the AA. It might be a little bit too much. Maybe they should have been just Energy Shield, but that's what we've gone with. Cute mobile beacon here. Just trying to move things back to protect the Raidens a bit better, but now we're charging in on the right. Oh my god, all those Wasps just completely explode. But it's protecting our stuff. Come on, just punch the tower, punch the tower, punch it, punch it! Yeah, we got it! Nice. So now, oh my god, can we get this? These are such high level. Level 4? What's our attack? Oh, we got full upgrades now. Full upgrades. Yes! It does so much, but we are able to get that. And surprise! The Rhino comes back and takes revenge on that double shot Saber. Lightning Storm's offered, laser, photon, quick TP. That's way too late now, I think, for quick TP. Lightning Storm is pretty good. Photon's also pretty good here. So the thought is like we're charging in here. I think we need Photon. It gives us extra damage mitigation and also prevents us from being EMP'd. And I am kind of worried about Andy clicking this button here, the electromagnetic shot button. Added with chain, it's just going to turn off all the text. We're going to have no armor. We're going to have no launcher overload or anti-air. It's going to take off the range on our tarantula. Mustangs die right away, so it doesn't even matter for the Mustang, but yeah, it can be quite scary. So we go for Photon. And he goes for the Lightning Storm. We are shielding. We shield here, you know, also making sure to put that down. We did that last round. Make sure any missiles won't slow us down. Missile interceptor. And we're going to just get some more forts. They seem to be doing okay. And we could use the extra AA. Actually, if you noticed last round, Andy put like the Phoenix here to tank the AA possibility, and now he's got it here to tank this one, so that hopefully not all the missiles go on the Raiden. So pretty cute. Another good use of that jump drive. But now we're going on the left. Maybe that Phoenix should have been a bit farther forward. It looks like a lot of those shots still landed on those Raidens. And oh my god, this could be... there's so much damage here. If we can't kill this, we've got 850 life. But we get that tower. We still got a tarantula alive. We got some Mustangs here. We got some Mustangs over here. Are we going to be able to stay alive? Lose our tower now. That's kind of scary. There's enough damage on the board to kill us. It's all up to these Mustangs. Come on, guys. Oh my god, that shot. Oh no, we lose that. We gotta kill this thing. Please. Wait, are we... 86 HP. Oh my god, I was actually like... I just played this and I'm like, did the replay bug? I think we're gonna die. No, it is very close here. 86. And, you know, Andy's down to 732. It's real close here. Another unit pack offered here. You know, when in doubt, the guy's making only friggin' Raiden, right? We gotta pick the marksman. Marksman with AA. Let's just do it. And this is the turn for fire. It is the turn for nuke, turn for underground, and intensive up. All the abilities are up. We've even got missile strike up. So knowing that, it's a really important round to try and get barrier. We've already got all of these guys. Yes, let's do it. We get barrier, we get the upgrades here. We can upgrade this Rhino. We got a level 3 fort with portable shield. That's disgusting. And we're gonna try to snook again. Maybe we should have nuked over here, but we're charging in here. We're gonna go for it anyway. And yeah, we've got some of these high-level Mustangs here, level 6. This is gonna be, you know, level 4. We have to be careful about these missiles. I think that Andy gave me too much credit and thought I was gonna have, you know, because of the incendiary and stuff, that I was going to shield all the stuff, but there's like 4 extra shields. I just click on this instead. So he went to try and missile the thing that he thought he could get, which was that wasp, but we did sell out of it. Fire goes down. We block only a bit of it. We block a lot of it on the right. Oh, and all these things move. And we're going to walk into our own nuke a little bit. We lose some shields. Our Mustangs are in the fire. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Oh my god. Oh, another barrage. Oh my god. We're gonna get the tower. This fortress cannot die. We've got tons of Mustangs left. Tons of forts over here. It's just a walking armada. Oh my god. There's so much stuff. And we're actually gonna collapse on top of those remaining units and just close out the game with the forts. Triple tech fort. Oh my god. And he went for these sledges here to try to slow us down, move everything out of the way of the nuke. Was successful in that, but it was just a little bit too much stuff here. Fortress got 2 high levels. Mustang got 2 high levels. Did these marksmen? They did something. They did something. They did all right. It was pretty good damage. Pretty good damage on this guy and this guy. So that kind of worked out. The kings of the show here. Oh my god. Look how much damage we got here. But ultimately, yeah, this fortress and all these fortresses here doing tons and tons of damage to these Raidens as they're all grouped up. That ended up being really great for us. And, you know, the key moment, I think, in this game was really recognizing, you know, Raiden is weak. It's because it's a slow shooting unit, and we can keep it busy for a long time over here. And while we do this, we can advance, and then we can clear this. We get enough damage, we can clear this. We clear the chaff, we clear the chaff clear, and then they are exposed, and we can take them out. The other important thing is, while this is going on, and while this is becoming very strong on the left here, we recognize that, and we decide, now's the time, and with that unit drop, perfect timing with the fortress here, we put pressure on the right side. We tried that earlier with the Phoenix, and it didn't really work. Like, it kind of worked, but Andyy like had leveled up the tower and was like pretty safe. So we never got a lot of damage in. We were just slowly trickling life for most of the game. But yeah, then we sold out of that once this was defended. We came back here. We kept kind of diversifying like where we were going to put our stuff. We used this deployment module pretty effectively. I mean, we could have maybe done it a turn earlier, but we figured it out and we moved it over when that happened. And, you know, maybe it worked out for us in the long term because maybe wasn't expecting that. Because if we did it earlier, then maybe there would have been more defenses put here instead of over here or whatever. Yeah. With aggro, it's like, I choose this side, then I choose this side. You put things on the side, keep things busy, keep things occupied while you slowly build up. And then, you know, I kind of struggle with aggro sometimes where I feel like, especially a board like this, where it's like, if I lose a single round badly, it's game over. There's so much damage on the board. Look at all these giants. It's bananas. So I've been thinking, and who was it? Someone was helping me. Sparty, I think, was saying, you know what? Pick the good units. And also, yeah, actually, when we reviewed his games last week from winning the European champion or the European weekend tournament, he was picking units like giants, even while on aggro, and that way having an army that was going to start to scale. We were scaling our Mustangs, which is good, but then you see what happens is like when fire comes down or something happens, you can lose them. They're very fragile units, and they don't do very much damage when you win. And as aggro, you want to do damage. So forts, I don't know, kind of makes sense. So yeah, this is a fun game. We got tons of MMR for this one. I feel good about it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. It's been fun. Just a quick note is that next week, yeah, we're going to have a video on Monday, hopefully. It might be a bit late because I'm in Canada. This is our Thanksgiving weekend. So I'm not sure if we will have a video on Monday or not. I don't know. We'll see. But I know on Wednesday, we're going to have, I'm going to put out a video for round one, how to play round one, basically, all the different formations and unit pairings and things like that. And then also on the Tuesday, I'm going to be releasing my VOD review of all of the games that you guys have been sending me, which has been amazing, by the way. I've gotten so many replays. I don't know how I'm going to be able to go through them all, but we will. I think maybe on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I'm going to go live on Twitch around 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to review them on Twitch live. And then I'm going to pick a couple of them and I'm going to throw them onto the YouTube as well for you guys on YouTube to enjoy. So that'll be fun. And that'll come out on Tuesday, I think. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining me again today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you later. Have a good day.